From Fox 55 Sports, Sports Director Justin Prince with the area's most local sports. This is The Locker Room.
And hey, with that, we say good evening to you all. And hey, the games may be done, but the locker room rolls on. My name's Justin Prince. Thanks so much for making us a part of your Friday night. That's right, the boys basketball regular season and sectional tournaments are in the rearview mirror. And out of our 40-plus area high school basketball teams, only 9 still remain in their quest for a state title. Those 9 would be Warsaw, Wayne, Northside, Concordia, Fairfield, Wabash, Westview, Blackhawk, and Canterbury. All 9 will play in this weekend's regional round, and all you need is one win to make it to semi-state next week. We're going to have a look at a few area squads tonight, and we're going to start things with the Wayne Generals. Wayne is back in the regional round for the second straight year. The SAC champs taking down Homestead last week to win their second consecutive sectional title. Now, they get another regular season rematch this weekend in regionals. Wayne will take on SAC rival Northside in the Class 4A regional at Logansport High School on Saturday. The Generals beat the Legends by 24 in just the third conference game of the season back in early January, and they're feeling pretty confident heading into this matchup as well.
We are unbelievably hungry. We have been, we've been talking about this portion of the season for months now. Ever since we got beat a year ago, we've been talking about what's going on right now. And the fellas are ready. And we, the work that we put in each day in practice has done a good job of eliminating, some of the butterflies and the nerves. But the sky's the limit if we play our brand of basketball.
Just be us like we did last year, and everything will fall into place. Like, we play together all year, so we're going to keep doing that for the remainder of the season. If we play together and beat us, I feel like we can win state. So I preach to us every day, every time I get to preach it. Just be us and play together.
It just starts with our defensive end, because once we lock in on defensive end, pretty much not a whole lot can get past us. Once we start there, then everything falls in line. So we're pretty much set there. We just have to lock in on defensive end. It's more about us than it is about them, for real.
All right, checking in on Northside now. The Legends also gearing up for that 4A regional game against the Generals. As I told you, Wayne won that earlier meeting this year by 24 back in early January. But the Legends, they feel like a different team right now. They say they're 19-8 on the season. They've won 6 straight games heading into the regional round, and they say they've been waiting 2 months for this rematch, and they are ready to flip the script on Wayne.
We're really excited. We said after that game, let's go out there and win and try to play them again, and now we get that opportunity. So, we got to go out there and prove it. We can't talk about it. We got to go out there and prove it.
We definitely needed that loss that Wayne had handed us, because it exposed us in a lot of areas, and one of those areas being, getting back on defense. I feel like that's where they beat us at. And so I feel like this time, we won't get beat back on defense as much as we did in the last matchup.
We got to play better defense, make our shots. We'll definitely shoot better. That was probably our worst shooting game all season.
I think Gene was 2 for 18 and Jackson were 2 for 10 that game, and we'll take our chances of them not shooting as that poorly. We're probably playing our best basketball of the year right now. We won 6 in a row, and we're really starting to gel. And I think we're confident. We know it's going to be a huge challenge, but we believe in ourselves, and we know if we go out there and fight hard, we're going to have a chance to win.
Northside and Wayne will tip at 4 p.m. at Logansport High School tomorrow afternoon. All right, bumping down to Class 3A for just the 7th time in school history and the first time since 2013, the Concordia boys basketball team is regional bound. The Cadets taking on Garrett, Angola, and Leo on their way to a sectional title last weekend. Next up is a date with Delta at the 3A Regional at Lapel. Concordia and Delta squared off all the way back around Christmas time, with the Eagles coming out on top by 19. But hey, that was over 2 months ago. The Cadets feeling confident heading into the weekend as well.
You know, we're definitely a lot better team than we were when we first played them. And, you know, we're playing well right now, so I think it'll shape out to be a good game.
Yeah, we're moving the ball better than we did. Our defense has been pretty good, causing turnovers, so just looking to keep that up. We got nothing to lose, and we just got to play what we know we can control.
They have a couple good players that, you know, can score on all 3 levels, so we just got to make sure, you know, we know where they're at all times. Honestly, I think if we just play together, our effort and our defense, it should carry us.
I mean, we're going to be good defensively, and again, we got to be, you know, 1 through 5. It's not like we can sag off of one guy and help off of one. You know, we got to be able to be complete defensively that way, and then, you know, just do all the little things. We got to hustle, we got to rotate, we got to rebound, limit their possessions that way, so that we can get on the offensive end and go the other way.
Concordia and Delta squaring off at 4 p.m. at Lapel tomorrow afternoon. Bumping down to Class 2A, there's 3 guaranteed things in life, it seems like lately: death, taxes, Blackhawk Christian winning boys basketball sectionals. Yeah, with 4 teams ranked in the top 13 in the state, the Braves winning arguably the toughest Class 2A sectional in the state last weekend. Forget this, their 7th consecutive sectional crown. Now the reigning Class 2A state champs are headed to Frankfort for regionals, where they're going to face off with Lafayette Central Catholic.
Well, I think that's the beauty of our schedule, the beauty of the sectional this year, is it prepares us for the postseason, where there's not going to be an easy night. Every opponent's coming, you're going to get their best shot, whether they're having a good year, bad year, or in between. You got to take everybody's best punches this time of year. So with our schedule and with the toughness of our sectional, we feel really well prepared there from a basketball standpoint. Now it's just locking into the details of what we need to do to beat Lafayette.
I just remember them being a physical, sort of like a Dwanger, sort of like a team like that. So just bring that physicality again, just like we have been this whole year.
I think we slow them down by everybody keeping their hands out, making it seem like, because we're a long team, making it seem like it's pretty packed in, and rebound so they don't get any second possession. So I think that'll help us a lot.
Well, 3 of our biggest keys: we want to defend, we want to rebound, and we want to get out and run. And we feel like if we can achieve those things every night, we put ourselves in a really good spot.
Obviously not looking over any opponents, but we got 4 more games to finish out these seniors' careers. So I think we just got to power through and just get all the way there.
Blackhawk and LCC is squaring off at 4 p.m. at Frankfort High School tomorrow afternoon. And joining the Braves down in Frankfort will be Canterbury, the Cavaliers in regionals for the first time since 2018. They'll match up with North Vermilion in that 1A regional at Frankfort Saturday afternoon. They've kind of been a team, honestly, that's slid under the radar this season. After starting the year just 2-7, the Cavs have rattled off 13 wins in their last 15 games, with only losses to Wayne and New Haven. So with the Cavs riding high, they're looking to keep that momentum moving forward this weekend.
Awesome. We wanted this from the beginning, and this is not our only goal. We want to go all the way. So we want to win, obviously, but we want to play together. We want to play smart, and we want to play relentless but not reckless.
We're not going to take anything for granted with North Vermilion. They've won 15 ball games, and they've won 15 ball games for a reason. And for us, I think, you know, it's just getting back to the basics. If we handle all the little things and take care of our business and the things that we're capable of handling and controlling, I think we come out on top.
For us, we just have to play defense. Like, just sit down and play defense. Like, if we're off on offense, it'll come. But if we just sit down and guard, then I feel like we should have a pretty good chance at winning if we just play down, play defense.
I think they're ready to go. I think this is the most tight-knit group I've had in 3 years. And I think this is the point where they've decided that now we want to win, and we've got the bodies to do it. We're fully capable of doing those things.
Canterbury and North Vermilion squaring off at Frankfort. 1 p.m. is your tip time on Saturday. And hey, just in case you missed anything, here's a look at the regional schedule for this weekend, including the teams we couldn't get to this week. Warsaw going to take on Crown Point at Michigan City High School. Tip is set for 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central up there. Elsewhere in 4A, again, Northside Wayne scoring off 4 p.m. Logansport High School. Class 3A, Concordia Delta, 4 p.m. your tip time at Lapel. Elsewhere in 3A, Fairfield going to face Hammond Bishop Knoll, 7 p.m. out at Triton. Before that, Wabash and Westview They're going to play there at Triton. Those two facing off at 4 o'clock for a 2A regional. And hey, last but not least, again, down at Frankfort, Blackhawk LCC, 4 p.m. Right before that, Canterbury taking on North Vermillion. 1 p.m. is your tip time in that game.